Proverbs in common use. First one, a bad workman blames his tools, or a bad workman quarrels with his tools. A good workman is known by his efficiency. His efficiency lies in handling the tools. Handling of the tools lies in the skill of a workman. It means good workmanship depends more upon the skill of the worker rather than on the tools. Only a bad workman blames his tools. He does not know the skill of handling the tools, so he quarrels with them. Being an inefficient workman, he does not know the techniques of using the tools, so he blames the tools. On his failure, he says that he is quite skillful and experienced, but due to tools, he cannot do his job properly. Heart in heart, everyone knows that how much efficient he is, but always tries to find faults in others. Officers say that their subordinates are blameworthy because they do not want to work in the office. Teachers say that the students are not good enough as they are not ready to hear them, but they do not know the reality that they have no guts or efficiency to tackle their subordinates and students. That is why it is true that a bad workman blames his tools. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. This proverb warns us against running after bigger fortunes, leaving the opportunities in hand. As a person does not feel satisfaction with a bird which has already been caught and is in hand, but runs after the other birds out of greed, it is unwise to run after false promises and hopes, leaving opportunities in hand. It proves to be disappointing because in this way neither he can make use of that opportunity which is in his hand nor he can utilize the other ones. It is very disgusting for him. Man has unlimited desires and he wants to fulfill most of them. He forgets at the moment that he cannot avail all the chances at a time. As a result, he loses both what is already in his hand and other. That is why one should aspire for higher goals only after making the maximum use of the opportunities available. One should not act like the dog in the story, greedy dog. A dog was crossing a stream with a bone in his mouth. Suddenly he looked into the water and saw his own reflection. He thought is another dog with a bone in his mouth. He wanted to snatch the bone, so as soon as he opened his mouth, the bone fell down into the water. In this way, due to his greed, he lost the one which was in his possession. This tells us that we should care for what is with us and should not run after false promises and hopes. Third one, a closed mouth catches no flies. If a reptile does not open its mouth, it cannot catch the flies. It can catch the flies only when it is alert and keeps its mouth open. Timing is very necessary to catch the flies in the mouth. If it wants to catch the flies, it should open its mouth at a right time. It means it should not lose opportunity. Maybe once it loses the opportunity, it cannot regain it. A person who is attentive and works hard, he can utilize his opportunities. It is a fact that alert persons can make the use of opportunities. They wait for right occasion. Their timing is accurate, they can achieve their goal very easily. As if their timing is disturbed, they can miss the chance. Maybe they cannot avail the chance again in life at will, cause desperation and depression in their lives. An idle person can never use the opportunities even when they come to him. Such a person experiences more disgust and despair in life. In this new era, we find the most of the young people idle. They just waste their time in criticizing others rather than doing their work sincerely and honestly. They lose the opportunities. In this way, they mere their fortunes instead of making their fortunes. Their precious time is lost in poverty and misery because they cannot use the opportunity by keeping themselves active. This proverb reminds us that an idle person can achieve nothing in life, so a person must be more alert and attentive to achieve something in life. Thank you.